Liam Rosenior is a former Brighton player.
Bro, he's a former Brighton player. He coached Liam Delap at Hull. Like, there's so many links.
The thing is, I hope he does well. You know what I mean? I hope he does well. Because at the end of the day, like, you know, he's being given a big opportunity. You want him to do well, right? And I remember when he used to be on Sky Sports, he used to speak really well.
Talk well, I remember the debate, was it?
Yes. So he's, I hope he does well. You know, Leah said he did a good interview with him. He's a nice guy. I hope he does well. But this is just the example, though, of where Chelsea are for sure. Because, you know, Chelsea should be having the top managers as options. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about...
Here's the thing, though. How many top managers are out there now?
But I'm talking about at least guys that have won major trophies. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I'm not saying he should get the job, but someone like Xavi's is free. Why not? He's a league winner. He did very well. He brought through young players at Barcelona.
Sure, even if you know what I mean,
you should be trying to get those type of
even if
gaffers,
it's not the type of club. If you think about where, again, I hate doing the whole memory lane thing, but it's the only reference. When Chelsea started, you know, coming to success, what they're doing, they're saying, Jose, leave your job at Porto. Come over here. AVB, you don't need to worry about, obviously, you get where I'm coming from. Obviously, AVB is not a top example, but you're able to tell people, leave what you're doing and come to death row. Like, Chelsea don't have that.
No, but I just generally feel like there's a shallow pool of top managers.
But that's what I'm saying, because
you look
they
at
don't
all the top clubs, though. Xabi Alonso, you've got Prospect, basically, at Madrid.
One at least.
Then you've got Inter, you've got Kivu, you've got Bayern Munich, you've got Company. Everyone's got, like, young, up-and-coming coaches.
That's the way the game's going.
Yeah, it's like there is no... guaranteed.
There's no like
mid-tier. There's no like back in the day. It used to be you had the OGs, you had your mid-tier managers that were like 50, 60, and then the young up and coming.
Really young
now
managers.
It's like the up and coming section. There's it's like 80% of the market out there.
To be fair, it's right what he's saying, because if you think about. People be like, let's get in a Cesc Fabregas. But what's really the difference between Rosenior and Fabregas? It's just Fabregas is a baller and Rosenior wasn't, to be fair.
What I was going to say is, it's like...
in terms of stats.
If you look at Arteta, for example, the reason why... Because again, I feel like there's another subsection where you've got some of these up-and-coming who have had the tutelage of great guys. Like, you can say Enzo Maresca, he spent time with Pep, or Mikel Arteta, he was around the right people and whatnot. I think there's that subcategory, and then there's the rest where it's kind of guys that have just gone into the world and are getting experience. And I think ultimately there's still people here, or the other side, the managers that have done well with little to nothing, and if you gave them more, they could do like the Iriolas and stuff like that.
Thomas Frank.
Well, that was you guys, not that was you guys. But I mean, when it's all said and done, results will speak in it. Like, I feel like the issue he may face is he might come and play good football, but if there's no results, did the fan base start turning?
Let me ask you this then. Now till the end of the season, what's the aim for Chelsea with
top 4 on the cup, man? It's always top 4 on the trophy. Well, it's always to try and win the league, but right now, top 4 on the trophy is a must. We won 2 trophies last season.
But this is what I mean by the standards are falling off. Like, Chelsea, I feel like that has been their target for about 4 years now. I've been hearing
a long time.
What the hell is this? This is normal now. Like,
but
you lot sound like Spurs. That's what we genuinely go into every season saying.
I'm glad
top
you
4
mentioned it.
and a trophy. I'll take that.
I'm glad you mentioned it, because ultimately, why does that happen? Because if you're not raising the floor to go somewhere, you're just going to be stagnant. And if you're stagnant and people are going past you, you're going to drop off.
I think it's poor. I mean, like, you're looking at Chelsea, as you're saying, you're looking at Chelsea saying top 4 on the trophy, but you're actually looking at the top 4 this year. Obviously, Arsenal and City are going. Villa, we have to give them a credit for winning as many games as they can. But then you look at Liverpool, poor. You know what I mean?
Leaving the door open for everyone.
Leaving the door open. And you look at Man United, you look at Chelsea. These guys just don't want to capitalise on this thing. So it's still going to be open there. Look, Rosenior's coming in. It's funny because Rosenior's coming in 3 points off top 4. He's going to be judged on that. I remember when Amrin walked in, everyone's favourite line is, we were 4 points off 4th when he walked in and we end up 15th. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying he's going to end up 15th, but now he's going to be judged on, you walked in 3 points off top 4. You better get top 4.
FA Cup still ain't started. You better get us an FA Cup.
Carling Cup semi-final.
The season's not written off. No, that one is a bit hard because you're walking in against Arsenal.
No, but what better way to mark him?
I won't judge him on that one, innit? But you get judged on 3 points off top 4, FA Cup. That is what they're going to look at him at.
If McFarlane can school Pep,
boy,
you better school Arteta. You know what I mean? Yo, there's levels of brackets, you know. Rosenior, show me who you are. I'm nervous.
I was gonna say, man. I was gonna say, listen, man. Di Matteo came in and changed my life.
Hey,
Liam,
Avram gone. Hey,
Hitting.
Avram didn't have qualifications as well, by the way.
Didn't he? Yeah.
He didn't.
he didn't have qualifications.
He was a manager
No,
afterwards.
he didn't have the right
He did not
qualifications.
have the qualifications.
Yes,
he didn't have the
did.
pro license.
You can't
I
manage the
promise
Champions League
you-
without pro
I
license.
promise you, he did
bro.
not have his pro license,
Oh,
bro.
Rosenior. Liam Rosenior. Now,
I'm
well,
a fan of.
I've watched a few of Shattersburg games and they were playing well. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen them; they were playing well. It was a bit fun to see, but I see them where they're in the table is not great. You know, it's just very much a guy that's at Strasbourg. You guys send players to Strasbourg. Now you're taking their manager. What do you think he's gonna do at Chelsea? Because this looks like he's actually getting appointed for. It's not no interim. He's actually getting appointed. So Liam Rosenior at the helm. Chelsea.
Before we get to Chelsea, I actually like Liam Rosenior. We spoke about, I mean, remember Derby County days and whatnot. He should have probably got the job ahead of Rooney. But, you know, legend status talks, innit? Same situation to Michael Carrick getting sacked from Hull. That, you know, you miss out and the clubs make a big mistake and let the managers go. The thing with Chelsea, right, is, as we said with Maresca, it's very difficult to come in and just focus on the football because there's so many other factors that come into it. He comes across like he's a very good, like with young players, very good coach, understands, you know, tactical changes and all these, you know, these modern football coaches, he's in that ilk. My worry is, are you able to balance doing that to the best of your ability with all of the politics and drama you're going to have to deal with? Because the lights are bright. When it's Strasbourg, you know, you've got the Mapiano playing in the change room, your players getting taken week in, week out. There's not much distraction or media or attention or anything. Now, every single week, in a presser, a journalist is going to undermine you saying that you're not qualified or not. Someone's going to come and be like, you know, black manager in this job, what does it mean and whatnot? There's so many things he's going to have to contend with. Bro,
That'll be him
no, but
as
it's
well.
true.
That's what I think.
No, but you get what I'm coming from. Like, it's not just the coach anymore. And I don't know how he handles that until he gets here.
Yeah.
For me personally, I don't know what top manager is going to come take the job.
Yeah.
So we're scratching at who we can get for the job right now. I'm always going to back the team. I'm always going to back the manager. But immediately, because of trauma, I think of Graham Potter. Because before Graham Potter got the job, he was deemed a very good coach. He was deemed good with people management, modern coaching, everything. He came in and he drowned. His personality couldn't cut through. The players were overriding him. The difference here is it's a younger squad and maybe he'll get the backing of, like, you know, the key people like Reece James and whatnot. Let's see how it goes. It already tells me that we're not trying to compete at the top end, but what can build from there, I don't know. I've got my thoughts, but what are your immediate thoughts to the situation at Chelsea as it stands now, where how many years into the project you've got managers who have won trophies and now leaving the football club?
This just highlights the failure of the board, in my opinion, even further. And I think I said it last week in terms of, I think from a transfer perspective, I think they failed as club massively. I think where Chelsea have historically set themselves over the past 20 years and kind of the precedent that you set for yourself, they've done everything in the last 2.5 years to almost undo that and settle for less, both in the transfer market, both in the league, both in terms of the cups. Like, you're celebrating Conference League wins.